Nikola Tesla is one of the most famous inventors of all times that most people don't know about. He invented many things like the X-ray, robotics, radio, AC current, the Tesla coil, and most importantly of all, the magnifying transmitter. The magnifying transmitter was designed to implement wireless energy transmission by means of the disturbed charge of ground and air methods. This would enable free, unlimited wireless energy around the world by tapping into the ionosphere. Tesla's financier J.P. Morgan funded his project, and he constructed the magnifying transmitter in New York called the Wardenclyffe Tower in 1903. Tesla managed to light up 200 lamps without wires from a distance of 25 miles. Unfortunately, J.P. Morgan was not impressed because he couldn't profit off of Tesla's free energy, so he discontinued his funds.
You want me to believe all this is possible?
But I have proved it already. Everything is in that file. All we have to do is apply it.
Adams,
Yes, Commodore.
you've seen all this?
Yes, Commodore.
One single source of energy. That's what this means. Right, Tesla?
Yes, that is right.
And anyone can draw on it, anyone in the world.
The Earth's outer shell, remember, goes around the whole planet. Yes. Power will belong to everyone. Like the air we breathe.
There's some financial details we ought to go over. Tesla, I won't keep you any longer. I know how anxious you are to get back to your work. We'll send this stuff on to you. Oh, I forgot you. Never shake hands.
It's a wonderful prospect.
Wonderful. Listen, if that lunatic can really do what he says he can do, have you any idea what's going to happen?
No, sir.
One source of energy, that's what's going to happen, just one. So anybody at all. Just stick an antenna up in his backyard and hook into it, and we won't have anything left to sell but antennas. We'll be producing the power, and anyone who feels like it can milk our cow for free. Well, no thank you, Mr. Tesla. I'm not contributing to that charity. Write him a letter, Adams. Have it ready for me to sign in the morning.
Yes, Commodore. What shall I tell him?
Tell him goodbye.
Tesla eventually had to destroy his creation in 1917 because of his debt. Just imagine a world with free energy. There would be no need for coal power plants, which causes about 13 premature deaths a year and 20,000 coal miner deaths a year. Coal power plants release mercury, lead, arsenic, and many other harmful chemicals and minerals into the air, land, and water. It is also the main cause of smog and acid rain. There wouldn't be a need for petroleum, which causes pollution at every stage, from mining, transporting, and using it as fuel. There could potentially be another BP-like oil spill if we continue this process. Another useless source of energy that we wouldn't have to use is nuclear energy. This may seem like the most cleanest, safest form of energy, but it's not. It emits harmful radiation that could possibly lead to cancer from long-term exposure. If a powerful earthquake was to hit the U.S. in an area of a nuclear power plant, we could face another Fukushima event. Now, we do have some good sources of energy, like solar, geothermal, wind, and hydropower, but they only take up about 9% put together. If only we went with Tesla's idea of free energy, the world would be such a better place. But man is so greedy that he'd rather destroy the world, including himself, in the name of money. Another genius by the name of Stand Meyer built the first water engine that could travel from LA to New York using 22 gallons of water.
Dream becoming a reality. A local inventor has discovered a way, hear this, to use water to run your car.
It's a major breakthrough that will no doubt make motorists happy. And as Ralph Robinson explains, the Pentagon is also showing lots of interest in this project.
Water has always been considered a precious commodity, but Stand Meyer's invention may make it even more valuable. He has developed what's called a water fuel cell. It has taken the place of his old gas tank. The water fuel cell breaks down water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen. The hydrogen is used to run his dune buggy.
I don't care if you use rainwater, well water, city water, ocean water. If you don't have any fresh water, go ahead and use snow. If you don't have any snow available to you, they use salt water because there's no adverse effect to the fuel cell.
Meyer started working on this project 4 years ago. He's not a scientist. He isn't even a chemist. In fact, he never graduated from college. Myers was determined, he says, to design something to protect this country from oil embargoes.
And we have calculated that if we take the dune buggy from Los Angeles to New York, we would roughly use 22 gallons of water.
The Pentagon flew a lieutenant colonel in last week to look at Meyer's invention. There's talk of possibly using it in the Star Wars defense program and to run army tanks. Myers is currently perfecting a water fuel cell for cars. It will cost about $1,500. He says it won't need any maintenance, and you won't have to replace it. It'll be at least 2 years before the fuel system goes into mass production. The day it happens will be one the fuel industry hates, but it'll put a smile on the face of those who've had to say at one time or another, fill her up.
Stan Myers was offered $1 billion for his patents by Arab Corporation, but he turned it down. A year later, he was poisoned to death. A week after that, someone broke into his home and took all of his work.
And you know, when the Arabs came to me and offered me $1 billion cold cash simply to stop on the technology, and when I said no, I will not do this. And he said, you will be stopped. And I said, why is that? He said, because the apathy of the American people is such that they will not come behind you. And for a long time, that statement stood out. But I will assure you, today, not only in the United States, but in the world, they're coming together in one accord. Water is fuel, because the greatest thing that all political leaders fear, that you and I would come together in one accord. That if you and I would come together in one accord, no political system in the world, no multi-internationalist group could defeat you. And yet Rockefeller wanted to convince the population of the world that we need fossil fuel to maintain the economy, and therefore suppress and prevent alternate energy sources to come forward. Now we're heading for a one world government. Because the greatest thing that all political leaders fear, that you and I would come together in one accord.
As you see, we are enslaved by energy corporations. They say whoever controls the energy controls the world. The only reason why these corporations are so powerful is because we keep feeding them what they want through ignorance and fear. Just like Stan Meyer said, if you and I come together in one accord, no political system in the world can defeat us. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Divine Truth. Peace, love, and light.